Welcome to Books in Your Face! This is Miss Hummel, your school librarian, and Mrs. Del Piano, your 6th grade reading teacher, coming to you today with some of our latest recommended reads.
This month's theme is Inspirational Reads. Both of us chose books that we found inspiring for different ways and really focused on standing up for yourself and against bullies. My pick is Wolf Hollow by Lauren Wolk. This book actually has recently been awarded several different awards and medals. What I liked about it is that it was compared to Kill a Mockingbird, which is one of my favorite books of all time. And I thought that was a really high standard to compare a book to. However, when I read it, I totally agreed that I got the same feeling from it that I did when I read To Kill a Mockingbird. I do like this book because it is geared towards more middle grade, whereas I think To Kill a Mockingbird is a little bit older. So this book takes place in between World War I and World War II in Pennsylvania. The protagonist, Annabelle, has a pretty quiet life until this new student, Betty, comes in, and she's a real bully. Even worse than what we think of bullies today. And things start to escalate, and Betty starts to go after this World War I veteran, Toby, who is homeless and kind of lives in the area. Annabelle seems to be the only one who trusts Toby and really thinks that that Betty is behind what is happening. So Annabelle has to stand up to her town and be the lone voice of justice and really show some courage to make sure that Toby is protected. So it brings up a lot of good questions. Would you be able to stand up to a bully? But also, what if the whole town, the police, your teachers, parents, friends, everyone believed something that you knew wasn't true? Would you be able to stand up against a whole town?
This is Miss Hummel now, and I'm going to talk about a book that I love called The First Test by Tamora Pierce. It is a fantasy novel, and I think it's good for anyone who likes books like The Hunger Games or Cinder with the Lunar Chronicles. It's set in a medieval world where there's knights and kings and ladies, and in this world, Caladri does not fit the norm. She is a young lady, but she does not want to grow up to just be a lady. She wants to be a knight. And in the realm, 10 years earlier, it was decreed by the king that girls could become knights. But in those 10 years, no one's come since the one girl knight, Alana, who is the champion of the king. And she decides that she's going to be the next female knight. So she is sent off to training, and she has to endure a lot of bullying from the very man who's supposed to train her. He makes her go through steps that no other training person has to actually go through, and she has to endure the bullying of some of her group members who are also trying to become knights. So it's very frustrating, but she has a lot of grace. She is completely determined, and it's really inspiring and a lot of fun to see her learn and overcome all of the obstacles that are thrown in her path and surpass everyone's expectations. So it's really great to see someone this determined and who overcomes obstacles. So I highly recommend it, and it's actually just the first in a 4-book series called Protector of the Small, and she goes on to become a page, a squire, and eventually a lady knight. And we have all 4 books in the media center, so please stop by. I'd be happy to show them to you.